Hey everybody, how are you? I have a new project that I am so excited about. I don't know what hit me, but I got the bug, no pun intended, for the bee theme. And I think the bee theme goes perfect. I already flattened out some of the clay, and in this I used Sculpey. Some clays are very hard to work with, and the only one that was hard to work with is the yellow. If you have any kind of hand situation, be hard to grip or arthritis, definitely you want to check the Sculpeys, because this one hurt my hand. The goldish color, the black, and the translucent, I had no problem with. Very soft, very easy to work with. The yellow was not easy to work with. I went ahead and flattened all of these. So I used a spray can. Anything that can roll this out, and I just rolled it because we're going to cut it into a rectangle anyway. That's what I've done so far. Now I brought you up to speed. I think I'll even make it a little thinner actually. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this blade, and I got this blade at Hobby Lobby, and a lot of people that work with Sculpey, and I've worked with Sculpey many times, but I've never used any tools, but this one really looked like it could help. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut both of these, and I just kind of formed these two little wings, just to try it out. So I'm going to move those. This is a razor, so you need to be careful with it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just cutting this to get a rectangle shape. And you're going to score this into thirds. Get this as even as possible. Looks about right, give or take. And I'm sure as you go along you get better at this. And for some of you this is going to be easy because you work with clay all the time. I used to work with Sculpey, not a whole bunch, but I did. So okay, there's my three there. Now I'm going to use this because I really like this color, because to me it goes well with this, and I love the look of these. I got these from Hobby Lobby. Together, and I chose to do it this way. Some people would just make the body out of this and then just wrap the black around the body, if you will, like this. But I'm going to try this way first, the way I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to go off camera just to get these about even. I don't need to show you this part. You get the gist of it now. I want the width to be about the same, and I'll be back once I get that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to roll this just to make sure that it's just kind of melded onto each other so it won't peel off, if you will. So I have them all cut. Now I'm rolling. I worked on a couple of the bees. Now I'm going to take you back. I want to get a couple done. So what it's going to look like when you put them together, again, it's going to look, try to get that so you can see it, the gold and the black. So it's 4 times gold, black, gold. 5 times, sorry. Okay, so what I've done is I've just taken the little square and I've rolled it out until it got like this. So now you can see the stripes a little bit better. So now for the head of the bee, I'm just kind of molding it. But how I got this indentation, I just took it on the side of the table, or you can take your fingers and just roll so you've got a little bit of an indentation, okay? So now I'm just going to smooth out the rest of it. Okay, depends on how long. These are your bees. You can make them as long, as short, as fat or skinny as you want. Okay, so there's the body. Now I'm going to take, and I think I'll take my X-Acto, and I'm just going to take the point. Let me get this just a little bit smoother. Little point at the end for the stinger. Okay. All right, so now for the eyes, I'm just going to take the corner but you'll see it better when I put the black Sculpey in it. And you need a tiny, tiny little piece, and I mean tiny. That's even too big. If you want real big eyes on your bumblebee, go for it. It's almost littler than one of those poppy seeds. Okay, so now you have the eyes. And then I'm going to get out, my bees are kind of long, and I'll make some more squatty. I'm going to get out some of the transparent Sculpey and make the wings in just a minute. Okay, so here's the little one done. And I put the little antlers or feelers, whatever you want to call them. What do you call them? I don't know what you call them. And the little wings. And then I put a little stinger in the back, pointed up. So there you go. With your Sculpey, you can make these little guys. Make sure to put a wire or something if you want them to be flying around. Make that little hole so when they're done baking you can put the wire in. Because if not, when this dries, it's going to be hard. So now I'm going to do one with the yellow. So I'll get that cut out like I showed you before and I'll be back. Okay, so I did, look how cute. I did a yellow one. So here's a yellow and black. Can you see that? And then here's the gold. So yeah, guys, I hope that you will try this with the Sculpey. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of YouTube DIY. Hey guys, all right, we have our bees that we made out of the Sculpey and some flowers that I made out of Sculpey. Okay, I'm just going to put them all together. This is a little oven that I've had for years and years and years. Long, long time. Real long time. But anyway, it is for crafts. So I made a few more. So we're going to put this all in at the same time. And I'll put these in for about 15 minutes until they harden. And then I'll show you when they come out. Okay, the bees are out of the oven and the flowers, and I think I had the oven a little too hot because this translucent, although it's a pretty color, I might leave it for the wing actually, but you see, I may leave it because I think it is kind of cool looking. Don't know. But just showing you that these are now hard. And here are the flowers, and they're hard. So that is our bees made with the Sculpey. And now we will go on to the next one I do, probably will be the Chanel stems. Anyway, just wanted to come back and let you see them, and you'll see how I put everything together soon. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon, guys.